We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Redskins.
Here we go. 180! You ain't got nothing!
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Pass complete here to Sanders. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
Here we go.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the 2-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. CD, there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the newest member of the 15,000-yard club. It's Frank Gore. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. On 2nd down, Gore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game?
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Garoppolo, and he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. On now is the 27-year-old rookie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they were backed up against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the third level before you know it.
Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll run on first down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it second down and 12. On second and 12, Trubisky, and he hits the tight end. It's Davis. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
54, right there, 54.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. They'll run it with Gore. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Throwing here, Trubisky. This one caught by Davis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Trubisky now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. A handoff right. It's Gore. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Trubisky now off the bootleg. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And incomplete. Garrett Selleck, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They go play action with Trubisky. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky, he'll get this one complete to Davis. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. Touchdown, Washington. Vernon Davis, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Redskins have taken the lead. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo looks to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Trubisky. He will find Davis. That's complete.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, 2nd half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here are the Redskins now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
To throw again on 2nd down, Trubisky. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Trubisky will throw. And he finds McLaurin.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down. As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Trubisky throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road, and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Looking to throw. Garoppolo into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Gore. About 3 yards there to the 27. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now Trubisky to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They're having issues right now getting that running game going.
I wonder if maybe adopting some of the college run game would help here. Because we're still at that stage where you have a bunch of guys saying, I don't know about what the colleges do. And the college stuff is working in the NFL. Bigger line splits, create some more natural running lanes. Might help the offensive linemen get better angles in their blocking schemes. I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And that will come the offense as they take over. And checking in on what's going on up in the Meadowlands. And the Giants have extended their lead. Golden Tate, only a couple yards shy of 100. He's at 98 receiving to this point. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Another carry now for Gore. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Touchdown, Washington! Vernon Davis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They begin the drive with Coleman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 3 quarters have come and gone. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to Coleman. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Garoppolo finding Goodwin, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway. Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department. And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. There's Garoppolo to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin. His 1st touchdown on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right? Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open. Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gore. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Trubisky. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Garoppolo to throw. Medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock, but I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And this carry number 20 for Frank Gore. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Frank Gore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. One final try now for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Start your week by installing your game plan.